Hey, what's up, people? Michael here. If you want to partner your YouTube channel up, check out the link in the description.
Hello again, everybody. It is the coach. You're tuned in to Madden 19 on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a terrific matchup on tap between the Atlanta Falcons and the Carolina Panthers. With that, let's get up to Charlotte. Standing by our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Carolinas and Bank of America Stadium here in uptown Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerge from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons. Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Godden. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. With me, as always, Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at a matchup like this. It's really the running backs that may take center stage here today.
And in today's football, they're still valuable, not just as runners, but guys who can catch the ball as well. It's really the number of touches that determines things these days.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. They'll be led out by a man in his 11th year now at the helm of the Falcons, the 2016 NFL MVP, Matt Ryan.
What a season Matt Ryan had in 2016, where he led the NFL in so many different categories as a quarterback. Numbers dropped in 2017, but the team still qualified for the playoffs, took down the higher-seeded Rams in L.A. before losing a tough one in Philadelphia to the eventual Super Bowl champions. Matt Ryan, he makes them go in Atlanta.
So this is what it comes to. Shooters posted outside inside of your building and nowhere to run to. My little gator been waiting for 3 days. You looking like
they go play action here on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A huge play there right off the bat, 47 yards. And that's the connection, Ryan to Jones, that this defense obviously has to key in on.
Certainly feels like they got the party started with that one, doesn't it? And when those two get in sync, it just scares the heck out of defenses, because he can hit Julio Jones in a short zone, and he can take it the whole way.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Now Ryan on first down. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10. And here are the Falcon offensive starters.
4 straight seasons of 1,000 yards for Julio Jones as wide receiver. One of the strongest receivers in the league. Runs over defensive backs, but also thinks his way through the game. Really knows how to collaborate with his quarterback, Matt Ryan.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Now Ryan on 2nd down. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. What are your thoughts on this D-line?
I love a unit that can control the run and get after the passer. This is an all-around terrific defensive front. Hard to move the ball against them on the ground, and then when you want to throw it, look out. Here they come after the quarterback.
Like up to 112, like I was at a store. So much weed I sparked on my boys. What's a weekly thing? Taking suiting up.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. To throw again is Ryan. That's caught over the middle. Hooper. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far in the opening drive.
Well, he's talking about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
So a field goal try here on 4th down as the Falcons call on Matt Bryant. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. And Bryant's kick is good. And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage. So a nice drive on the road. You come in, you take the ball down, you get 3 points.
Yeah, points are a must on an opening drive, right? So they moved it down efficiently, got it done. I think that bodes well for their chances moving forward in this one.
She gon' roll it up, she don't smoke for free, she won't go nowhere, she gon' always be right here, cause I hold it down and I do it right like it's supposed to be. Goddamn. Hop out the bed and drink me some Folgers. This girl on my line, she begging for Cobra. The middle of night, she wanna come over. Don't matter the kitchen, the floor, the sofa. Hop out the bed and drink me some Folgers.
Here's Bosher to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
You calling me names, don't know who that's to you.
So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. Bringing him out is the 29-year-old quarterback who played his college ball at Auburn, Cam Newton.
2 years after leading the Panthers to the Super Bowl, he did get them back into the playoffs in 2017. Unfortunately, they fell in the first round. Just 206 yards passing per game, the lowest total of his career. I think a lot of that was due to injuries on the offensive line and the lack of big-time weapons outside. The Panthers in the last 2 drafts, though, have tried to address that. Look for those numbers to climb up again for Cam Newton.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Now a play fake here on 1st down. On the crossing route, complete. It's Thomas. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards through the air and a 1st down.
Nice connection there with Ian Thomas, the rookie out of Indiana. And he's one of those guys that I truly believe his best football is ahead of him. Always has been a consistent blocker. The receiving gets better and better. I thought 2017 with IU, he was terrific. And now, he gives a great addition to the Carolina Panthers passing game.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44. And the offensive starters for the Panthers.
And Christian McCaffrey, one of my favorite players in the 2017 draft, he didn't disappoint. Had 80 catches as a rookie. Look for him to be more actively involved in the running game in 2018. Yes, he can run between the tackles.
On 2nd down, here's Newton. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Call it a pickup of 7, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. Just they move, and they know it affects the defense. Because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary. I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
So just a lone field goal in this first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. We're back to Uptown Charlotte after this timeout.
The NFL on EA Sports is presented by Snickers. You're not you when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
With my good friend Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin with you. It's the Panthers in possession of the football as we begin quarter number 2. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. And the punter's on the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now to try an exceptionally long one. And this will be called officially a 66-yard attempt. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
In and out of the trap. Working that pack, blow me some raps. They lining, they rap.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that, but I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on the lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it, touchdowns.
The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman, trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. And when you're running the football, one thing you don't want to see is a big boy coming up there and swallow you whole in those D tackles and nose tackles.
No, you're actually counting on your big boys to protect you from them, but on that play, the defensive tackle had the leverage, and he won the battle. No gain, correct?
No gain. On 2nd down, here's Ryan. And Jones has it over the middle. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that, where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
2nd down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. 3rd and 2, now Ryan. And he's got Sanu. And he's going to go out of bounds. He takes this one down shy of the 20. Ryan to Sanu, good for an Atlanta 1st down.
And that's how you pick up a 1st down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping, and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
Ryan in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game. On 1st down, Ryan toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game, you know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Ryan. And finding the tight end Hooper. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
The last catch nearly got him a 1st, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. 2 minutes to play here in the 1st half. Back with more from Charlotte after this.
We getting money, oh, we getting money.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to get the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. Ryan now to throw on third down. And it's complete. Cooper. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it first and goal.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Again, Ryan. The quick slant caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's second and goal. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Ryan will throw again. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. They'll look to run with Freeman. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Devontae Freeman taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Falcons will extend their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here. The second quarter, they don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they that and carry it into the second half.
Bryant's extra point up good. And it grows to 10-0. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays long. And it ends in a touchdown run from Devontae Freeman.
She got her right at paper, but I got her rolling boobies. Hawaii goes to Morgan State, we fuck after a leg and bake. Shawty on a grizzly too, so it's back to getting cake. Of course they love a PG nigga. Mackins, you can't beat me, nigga. Find me in her DM, so you know just let her reach me, nigga. Come here, the sounds of the PG nigga. You should come to my town and meet some PG nigga. Shawty said she wanna get down with a PG nigga. She wanna
Here's Bosher to kick back. And it's not returnable out of the back of his own touchback. And after it's here, they get ready to head back on the field. And you think go there in this situation, you're trailing, you're back in your territory. We just don't.
You're thinking about jumping your team. You dimension it down. They're trying to back it. They get out of figure. Something make yourself where you may be able to come back in the second half. This is a big decision.
That's where I come out each and every night to get my dough up. Got a Soviato hoodie and lipis.
Not first down.
You talking like a rookie, change your settings.
And that first down, we're getting time out here. As there's just over 40 seconds to go first half.
And the way the fabric's so intricate, niggas get shot and they innocent. No coincidence.
And welcome back, the offensive unit. Timeout. And now they set the line up. Here's Masher.
Where I grind for bread and duck for fairs at. Finna had them golden supper chairs black, so all my niggas eating ass family. These niggas not standing me. When I bust up in this singing through your one shit PG. This that OG West.
He was breakdown. The
one thing you'd like to get is a difference here in the first come back. I need to do it.
After the close 26 up one to the end of on snap. That end on
this team can easy for you.
Phaser again. With the first half of play. So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and get set as we resume action.
She said she wanna party. Pop a pill, pop a seal, smoke a blunt, pop a mile. Emma, we gon' get it started. Has a county nigga holding, and I'm known to get retarded. Say she wanna get exotic, hold my body, drive a
So on fourth down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi. Justin Hardy, deep for Atlanta.
If I bought it, I'ma spark it. Oh, hit the phone, said he fucking with a party. When a nigga touchdown, make it blow, Nagasaki.
Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Falcons will get 10 from deep in their own territory. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it. And we'll see these two teams go to the locker.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half. You got it.
Well, I guess we gon' be smoking on too now. She just wanna party. All of her friends, they just wanna come and party, y'all. Well, we like to party. Shit, you like to party, I'ma show you how to party.
The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough about the length of fall for a first down.
Hotel full of bitches sipping up Bacardi. Fly life niggas rolling up that Bob Marley. But I ain't really with the shit. God damn it, got my solo cup full of the Henny. These bitches on my dick cause they heard the mixtape. God damn it, baby girl, don't tempt me. You know that I be on some other shit. I'm riding in the whip, sipping on the fit, whipping like I'm on a mission in this bitch. All these niggas in the Billy never face me. Dark liquor got my eyes looking all hazy. Got me feeling
the Cats with our score 10-0 as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome everyone to this abridged version of the EA Sports halftime report. We want to remind you that new this year in regular season games, I'll take you around the NFL, give you stats and scores from games in progress, as well as look back at games that have already been played. So keep an eye out for that. But for now, let's get you back out to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Fantastic, show me what a real baby, I don't do no plastic. Say she wanna party, but religion don't let her. Vader, you ain't know you fucking with a sinner. Send a man up a bottom, guarantee I hit her later. Data, never see you later, chicken jive. I ain't want the fool, baby girl, I want the trial. I don't play the fool, baby girl, I play the winner. I just topped the pound, baby shit, she got the Swisses for the liquor swimming through your liver. This little blonde white gal, she call me her nigga. For the sloppy toppy girl, I will be whoever. For the cheddar, you already know.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken short. Pushes him over. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28ers. They'll have it first on offense in the third quarter. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Starting the second half with a run by McCaffrey. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
To throw on 2nd down is Newton. And this is caught. It's Greg Olsen. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
She let it. Asian girl put that work in. She loving. Doing a dance now, she twerking. The spotlight on them bows. Smashing from the back, that double hit, that coming goal.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And 3 yards there, takes him to the 45.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. The ball's out. McCaffrey lost it. And the Falcons grab it. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me, because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. So we get set to start this third quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. This is Coleman. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
Back to the ground, this time with Freeman. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. To throw is Ryan. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Call it a gain of 7, and it gives him a new set of downs. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Ryan. Wide open receiver complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. But we'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Falcons. They've got the football. They've got the lead as we get set to start the fourth.
Wonder who gon' talk when we pop up. Now we roll. Get your legs up.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tucker roll that they can fall back on anymore.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. On 2nd down, Freeman. And he showcases the spin, a pretty good game before he's taken down. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcons touchdown. Julio Jones from 3 yards out. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. Such an art to dot the I, just get the feet in right there against the line before going out of bounds.
Such an incredibly graceful, athletic play, but also a lot of practice goes into it. They work on that to make sure that they learn how to train their feet to get down in bounds.
Bryant tacks on the extra point, and that makes our score 17-0. So this drive spans 7 plays, and the end result, an Atlanta touchdown.
People in it like they need to back up. They got the juice, ain't drinking what they doing now. Rapping what they saying, we can hear it, man. Every single track I gotta switch the flow. Every time I do it, that's just so y'all know. This is chestnut checkers, 50 taught me that. I'm 50 steps ahead, you niggas falling back. Time to clear the room, the real is coming back. Politics, I love it, all we do is that. Don't take no
Here's Bosher to kick it away.
You take what you want, this country taught me that.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Carolina getting set to take the field. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Good word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right. All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah,
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. On first down, it's Newton. Smith catches left side. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. There's Newton now on 2nd down. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Newton to Olsen there for a Carolina first down.
Completion was given up, and that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
She lifting up a dress, I watch it come up. Keep feeling on my thing, gon' make it come up.
Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now a first down throw for Newton. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. Torrey Smith, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. On 2nd and 10, Newton looking middle, and it's incomplete. But not to get too overcritical there, because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. To throw on 3rd down. Newton. Got a man, it's right. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Newton now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Newton. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 7 yards on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing again is Newton. And caught left side, Olsen. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Newton now to throw. Tack McKinley in there to sack him for a loss of 6. Now they got to get to the line quickly. On 2nd down, here's Newton. The right's got it. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. On 3rd down, Newton. And that is incomplete. Ryan Poole that time there to get a hand on it.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's right. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now, they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. To the air again, Newton. Fighting for the pylon, but he will not get there. They mark him short of the goal line. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Again, Newton. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. Thought they had something going there to break that goose egg here in the 2nd half, but to no avail.
Hope was alive until that interception. What a terrific play, taking the ball away after it looked like they were starting a drive.
And now that shutout still standing. You know that's something those defensive guys hold a lot of pride on, too.
No doubt about it. They are excited about where they are in this game.
Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll run with Freeman here to begin the drive. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right, you look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game.
Gucci getting the deal. Riverdale rap, we just giving them hell. More grams in a blunt. This ain't .7, girl, rolling what you want. Paying like a fee. I don't think I fit in this democracy.
The storyline in this one, Charles, no doubt the number 0. Zilch, nada. A shutout so hard to do in the NFL.
It really is, and what an accomplishment, because you feel that not just on the defensive side, but as a full team. There's a lot of pride that goes into shutting out an opponent. And how about that 0 on the scoreboard for them? A couple of zeros in the time column, too.
Got a lot of cash, she gon' twerk that ass. Got a lot of niggas who gon' pull that trigger. More J's rolled in, what's Khalifa? Got a lot of kush, we don't speak that bush. Got a lot of cash, she gon' twerk that ass. Got a lot of niggas who gon' pull that trigger. More J's rolled in, what's Khalifa?
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter @EA Madden NFL. Till next time, we say so long.